Toyota Prado is hugely popular. It has a legion of fans and it makes a great off-road touring platform, but it's starting to feel a bit old. If you're after a large SUV wagon, is the Prado really your best bet? Well, that's what I'm here to find out, so stick around. Before we get stuck into the review, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit like, share this video with your mates, and make sure you hit subscribe to stay up to date with all of our reviews. Also, while you're at it, check out Matt Campbell's big four-wheel drive wagon comparison. That's a feature and video on the Cars Guide site, as well as a video on YouTube. Bonus, I even get a cameo appearance in that. This is a GXL, the mid-spec Prado. It has 7 seats and a 2.8 litre 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine, a 6-speed automatic transmission, and a dual-range permanent four-wheel drive system. Standard GXL features include smart key and entry, active cruise control, LED daytime running lights, 3-zone climate control, and rear parking sensors. As well as that, our test vehicle has the $600 premium paint and the $3,463 premium interior pack, and that includes leather trimming, heated and vented and electric front row seats, and a heated second row. Our test vehicle also has the no-cost flat tailgate pack option, which moves the full-size spare from the back door to the Prado's underbody. That frees up your back door so the rear space is more touring friendly, but relocation of that spare reduces your fuel capacity from 150 litres to 87 because you lose the 63 litre sub-tank. In terms of dimensions, this Prado is 4,825mm long with a 2,790mm wheelbase. It's 1,885mm wide, 1,890mm high, and it has a listed curb weight of 2,265 kilograms. With the third row seats in use, boot space is claimed to be 104 litres. With the third row down and out of the way, there's a claimed combined 553 litres of cargo space. And with the second and third rows down and out of the way, there's a claimed combined 974 litres of cargo space. In terms of passenger comfort, the third row seats are on the wrong side of squeezy, but if you're unlucky enough to be back there, you at least get directional air vents, cup holders and a grab handle. The second row seats are much better with plenty of head, knee and leg room across the row, and there is a fold-down centre armrest with 2 cup holders. As mentioned earlier, this Prado has the premium interior pack, which means the second row seats are heated, and there's also 3-zone climate control and directional air vents. Inside the Prado, it carries over that touring-friendly theme. It's starting to feel a bit dated, but it's nice and comfortable when you drive it. I'll get to that later. But the space is set up so you've got plenty of room. As a driver, I can get my seating position spot on and be ready for a long road trip. Plenty of storage space, I like that. And button placement is really good in here. The dials and the knobs are easy to locate and operate, and that's really handy when you're off-road. Enough of the sitting around and chin wagging, I reckon it's time to go for a drive. Steering is light and precise, I reckon, and that's a real nice surprise in the Prado for such a large SUV wagon. The engine and auto, while solid and dependable, are not the liveliest combination around, and there is some lag under throttle. One of my niggles with this Prado though is that it still exhibits the body roll that they always have. It's not as pronounced, sure, it's a bit more tighter, a bit more controlled, but it is still there. Overall, the Prado is a pretty refined drive. It's never rough, but it's never as gutsy as it should be. Yeah, that's all well and good, but what's it like when you hit the dirty stuff, I hear you say? Well, I'm glad you asked. For those of you who love cold hard numbers, and I know there are plenty of you out there, the Prado's off-road measures are all generally sound when the wagon is in action, although its departure angle is a bit shallow compared to some of its big four-wheel drive rivals. So it's great at light-duty gravel track driving, and it's great at on-road driving, but the Prado really kicks in when you're doing low-speed four-wheel driving. It's always comfortably capable, and that's crucial when you're tackling real hardcore tracks like this. This is a deep-rutted, steep fire trail. It's been washed out recently by rain, and it poses a serious challenge for vehicles that are stock standard, straight out of the showroom. And the Prado just gobbles it up with consummate ease. And the Prado never feels like a cumbersome vehicle. It really does feel easy to steer around in the bush. And its suspension that you always assume is so road focused is also really adaptable at low speeds on the real lumpy, bumpy stuff. And the Prado's engine and auto that are really so well suited on-road, again, really work well off-road. It's always pretty level-headed in its approach to everything, and that makes for a comfortable driving experience no matter how hardcore things get. Hill descent control is a real difficult thing to get right, and I think car manufacturers struggle with it. Sometimes they're too bitey, too aggressive. Sometimes they're too free and easy, and they don't engage fast enough or aggressively enough. But in the Prado, it's very effective. You always feel in control. It's never running away. You can hear it grinding away there, but it's grinding away because it's doing its job. The Prado has a 5-star ANCAP safety rating, and that dates back to testing in 2011. Safety gear in this Prado includes 7 airbags, AEB, lane departure alert, trailer sway control, reversing camera and more. Fuel consumption is a claimed 8 litres per 100 kilometres on a combined cycle. It was showing 8.3 litres on our dash display, but our actual fuel consumption on test was 10.5 litres per 100 kilometres. If you plan to tow with this Prado, keep in mind that its unbraked towing capacity is a claimed 750 kilograms and its brake towing capacity is 3,000 kilograms. The Prado has a 5-year unlimited kilometre warranty. The Prado has a rock-solid reputation as a touring platform for good reason. It's roomy, and that's a functional space inside. It's comfortable to drive on-road, and it's very capable off-road. This is pretty close to a near-perfect all-round package. Now, you may disagree, and that's fine. Have your say in the comments section below.